Get your 18 and up tickets now at BuffaloRun.com. Saturday, November 29th, it's Bowling for Soup at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort, I-44 exit 313, Miami, Oklahoma.
Your garage door doesn't have to be that loud.
Here at Precision, we can make a loud door quiet.
So quiet. It's so quiet.
You're just a phone call away from getting your garage door fixed today.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
I'm Mike Brown, president of Canines for Camo. Canines for Camo rescues dogs from shelters, rehabilitates inmates, and helps veterans carry on with their lives for free. Veterans, please go to our website, caninesforcamo.org.
Join the fun with Tom Turton, only on Unscripted.
We welcome you back to CBS Mornings. I'm Gail King. Coming up in this 8 o'clock hour, singer Florence Welch. You know her from Florence and the Machine. Why their hit new album is about survival, literally, after a scare on the band's last tour.
I'm Tony DeCoble. Actor and author Rainn Wilson is here. He's on a mission to change the world. Easy peasy, right? He says it starts with you and your spiritual journey.
I'm Nate Burleson, and in this corner, coming to the set, we'll have the undisputed champion, one of the greatest boxers in history, Clarissa Shields. And she's got a big announcement.
What is it?
You gotta wait, yeah.
But first, here's today's eye-opener. He never tells. At 8. A major new headache for travelers this morning. The Trump administration says thousands of flights a day could be cut because of the government shutdown.
The FAA says this is necessary because the pressure, the strain of the shutdown is building on controllers.
They're working longer hours. They're working more days, and we want to alleviate that pressure.
President Trump blames the shutdown in part for the big Republican losses in Tuesday's elections. Democrats pulled off a clean sweep in the major races nationwide.
The shutdown was a big factor, negative for the Republicans, and that was a big factor. And they say that I wasn't on the ballot was the biggest factor.
We have new details about what happened in that cargo plane crash in Louisville. The National Transportation Safety Board says it believes the plane's left engine fell from the wing during takeoff.
So it was so hot that people's clothing was melting.
It was melted.
Observers have recently noticed that dogs in the Chernobyl exclusion zone are mysteriously turning blue.
Wow. So take a look at this. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Striking.
So, yeah.
Man, Bluey's origin story just took a dark turn.
It appears the dog is really blue, but I don't think that's the origin story of Bluey. I think it's
Yes, I don't think so.
I think that was
a little bit more wholesome.
Yeah, a little wholesome there.
Yes, I think there's another story going on there. We're going to begin this hour with today's Money Watch for you. We're talking about Americans' spiraling debt, which has hit a record high. A new Federal Reserve report shows total household debt is more than $18 trillion. You heard me right with a T. That's the equivalent to nearly half of the size of the U.S. economy. Think about that for just 1 second. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is thinking about it. She's got some tips just to help you out this morning. Jill, always good to have you here because your advice is always so spot on. You know, I'm thinking about people that have multiple debt. How do you decide which one to pay off first? How do you prioritize?
So I think that these numbers are always astounding. Yeah. But if you go down to our individual levels, if you have a few $1,000s in credit card debt, and then there's a student loan, and then there's an auto loan, it can really freeze you into inaction. I always like going with the highest interest debt first. So that's usually a credit card, which is really right now around 20%. Highest interest, and you work your way down. So it might go, we'll start with my credit card, which is 25%. I'll try to put all of my money focused on that. If I have some free money after that, maybe I'll look at my auto loan, which is also a high rate, and then the student loan. I want to make sure that people understand that these numbers are huge. A lot of that number that we just said, that 18 trillion, is also mortgages. I kind of consider mortgages good debt, not bad debt, because it helps. Well, just because it helps you buy something that you hope appreciates in value.
And yet you say homeowners shouldn't pay off their mortgages early.
2 reasons why. Because we want people to have access to their money. What we know now is prices are going up. If you use the money on hand to pay down your mortgage and something happens later, what are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to take my dining running room into the hospital because I have an unpaid hospital bill that I have to make, you want to have access to your money.
Yeah.
Also want to say more than half of the people who have mortgages right now, those rates are under 4%, and 70% have rates under 5%. Try not to pay down a mortgage too quickly.
If things are really bad, how do you know they're bad enough that you should declare bankruptcy?
Well, I think that, first of all...
Because we hear about wealthy people doing it.
Yeah, and companies, by the way.
Companies.
So the bankruptcy law exists for a fresh start.
Okay.
If you are banging up against this and you cannot make any headway, you talk to a bankruptcy attorney, you learn what the process is about. Because this is not to be taken lightly. You're going to basically trash your credit for 5, 6, 7 years. You're not going to be able to borrow more money. And you may not have every single one of your liens dismissed. If you owe the IRS money, that's not going to be dismissed. If you owe alimony or child support, that's not going to be dismissed. And student loans are not dismissible under bankruptcy laws.
Can you just, like, move to Costa Rica and start a new life?
Well, yes. I mean, I think there's a movie about that somewhere, but I wouldn't suggest it. Also, just one other thing about credit cards. Please call these companies and ask for some relief, especially if you're a government worker, you've just gotten laid off. Communicate
They'll work with
them.
you.
You don't ask, you don't get.
Those mouths don't get fed.
Exactly right.
All right. Jill, you're the best. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, ahead, singer Florence Welch tells Anthony Mason about a near-death experience on tour and how a return to stage helped her recovery. Plus, boxing legend and Olympic medalist Clarissa Shields will make an exciting announcement and teach us some of her signature boxing moves that has made her the best of all time. But first, it's 8:05.
All right, folks, looking at today, it's going to be a nice warm day again, low 70s, some 60s farther eastward, but who can complain, right? A little windy, 10 to 20 miles an hour, and gusts at times will be over 25 miles per hour, all from the south. So today will be kind of a windy, breezy day for us out there. Tonight, middle 50s, clouds for tonight. Clouds to start the day Friday, but clearing the skies pretty quickly. A nice day overall for Friday. Saturday's fine, and then Sunday it all comes crashing down. 40s on Sunday and Monday with a hard freeze Sunday night.
These are so good.
2 shots in one day? I think you've earned it.
Get your flu shot and other vaccines from someone who cares. Walk in